Okay, so I wanted to make this video to kind of explain exactly what's going on with trying to add the links that you're looking to so that you can get your products or at least your affiliate products sold. So on the website, um, in the back end, I've put two extra pages. Well, one extra page and one extra product. So with this one, this is the Web Concierge test page, and the reason I created this is to kind of show you exactly how this is created. Um, Inside of the WordPress dashboard here, when you're actually inside the page, there are two tabs that you can use, a visual and a text. Visual gives you basically the way that it's going to look, at least for the most part, on the website. So it shows up like this. But in actuality, to create this so that it gets to look like this, a little bit different. It's probably a little bit easier, especially if you have coding knowledge, to do it in text. It's not too difficult once you learn it, or to learn it in general, but this may just look like a whole garble to you, which is totally fine. So most of it is just links that, all of it actually is just links that I pulled from your Linkshare account. So once you put it in here, you just copy, paste, put it in, and update, and this is exactly what you get on the front end of it. Now, all that's to say is that these are indeed links from here, which is the start of the opening tag, to the end of it, which is right here. This is a closing tag, this little portion right here, or in some cases, this right here is the opening portion of the tag. This is the closing portion of the tag. So, in either way, you need everything from here to here, okay? And that would end up creating this particular object right here, which is a link, and um, basically like where it says right here, Steve Madden, that actually produces the image for this, whereas this itself right here is the link in which when you click on it, it will go to here. So with that said, from what I'm understanding is that you want to be able to have a product just as normal. You would be able to have a product so that like it shows up like this, but you want to be able to change this to where it says like buy me or buy these shoes or whatever the case may be. And when someone clicks on it, it will actually go to your affiliate so they can purchase from there and you'll get the commission from it. That's totally fine. Essentially, the way you want to do it is by adding a product. You can, the one product that I add is Web Contest 3. Put a description there, whatever you want to put. Make sure you also put your product category. Make sure you put the image. Now here's the kicker. I remember when we spoke last that the product data, the product type, from this drop-down menu, what you're going to want to understand is that simple product, group product, variable product. Those are all defining the fact that you have the product somewhere. And when I say you, I mean you. So whether you have a storefront, brick and mortar, it's being sold out of your garage using dropship, whatever it is, the product is being held somewhere and is coming out of your inventory. This one, external affiliate product, means that it's just an external product. It's coming from somewhere else. It's not your actual inventory. It's someone else that holds it. And you'll notice that when you actually have it's selected as simple product, you're going to get some different options here, virtual, downloadable, so on and so forth. When you select this, it's going to be slightly different. It's going to add on um, this particular item here, and it's going to take away the ability for a virtual downloadable product. You can still enter a SKU. You don't have to. It's just an identification number once again, but since you don't have the physical inventory for that particular item, you don't have to put that there. The product URL, that is going to be the kicker. That's going to be where everything is at. So for example, let's go ahead and change this to buy these boots. Change this to, and we have the image there. So we'll just go ahead and update and save it. And once it's done updating, we're going to go ahead and look at the site. So we'll go ahead and look at it. Okay, so that's for the site itself. Then we'll look at the product. Okay, so now that we're looking at the product, we did change it from $5.99 to $9.99, and it says buy these boots. But if we click on it, that is the link that was there before. If we change it to, let's say, um, we change it to that, and we update, when this does update, what you're going to want to do is just refresh the page. Okay, so refreshing and waiting for it to update. So when we click on the button here after the page refreshes, it should take us to msn.com. And voila. So there's that. But let's go ahead and close out of that. Now, what we wanted to do is we wanted to go to the uh, product itself. Because mind you, whatever link you put in here is where it's going to go. So you're going to want to make sure that you're pointing it to the product where the visitor, whomever shows up at the site, when they click on it, they're actually going to be taken to the product and not just the site, because then that means they have to go searching for the product, and that kind of defeats the purpose of the whole thing of making a quick sale and quick commission. So inside of your account here, took a little bit because I'm not familiar with all of this, but at least with this back end. So for here, we'll go to individual products. I remember what I said before, that whole link produces a particular image of some sort. Okay, so in this case, that particular link that's up here is going to produce this image. But what if we just want the link to the site? Well, it's going to be this reference code right here, which it starts at this little quotation mark, but you don't want the quotation mark, and ends at the quotation mark. So just make sure to get what's in between here. You can copy it, and what we'll do is just close out of it. And what you can do is you can actually test it by going into a new browser and pasting it in there, and you'll notice that it does take you indeed to the product here. So what we'll go ahead and do is take that and paste it in here. You notice a whole long huge link. You go ahead and click update, and as per usual, you wait for it to update, and then we'll go ahead and visit the product. Okay, so we're back to here, and let's click on this, and hopefully this will take us to the shoe, or the boot rather, and there we go. It actually takes you there. So yes, this is the way you would do it if you did want to, let's say, change this to buy now, and change that to $5.99. Those are the two areas that would affect that. We'll go ahead and click update. So we'll go back. Okay, so it did change $5.99. It's buy now. And then when you click on the link, it will then take you to here. So hopefully that helps. If you have any further questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks.